We all came from different parts of the globe, and the country we live in got some unique characteristics which are not common from other parts of the globe. Living a long, healthy, beautiful life can be made even easier by following these simple lifestyle habits from across the globe. First on the list is Denmark, which is the best country for staying stress-free. Why? Our northern European cousins tick a big box of youthfulness, specifically in Denmark, where people are heralded the happiest in the world, particularly women over the age of 60. A positive attitude goes far when it comes to loving a long and healthy life according to various studies, including one from the Mayo Clinic, which found optimists had a 50% lower risk of early death than pessimists. The key to the Danes' happiness is that they put less pressure on themselves. Rather than thinking they should be doing this or that, they tend to go with the flow and do what makes them happy. This is reflected in their active social lives. Average Danish person is a member of almost 3 leisure centers of social clubs. So, how do you bring it home to your own country? Rather than writing endless to-do lists or being too goal-oriented, focus on paring back to 1 or 2 really important things, such as a new hobby, a social club, of a DIY project. That way you'll feel more relaxed and can really enjoy what you are doing, rather than feeling guilty or regretful about things you're not doing or haven't yet done. Second on the list is Italy, which is the best country for heart health. Why? Italy has been declared the second healthiest country in the world and top in Europe when it comes to heart health, says information network Bloomberg. Although attributed in part to the generous glugs of olive they use, garlic proved to be a real heart hero too. The compounds in garlic, including allicin, support healthy platelet function and lower bad LDL cholesterol and blood pressure, says nutritionist Christy Bailey. Garlic also lowers the inflammatory markers associated with cardiovascular disease. Garlic used abundantly in Mediterranean meals, hence why Spain and France also came high in the healthiest countries list. So, how do you bring it home? Drizzle garlic cloves and vegetables with olive oil and roast for 30 minutes for multiple heart health benefits. Or try black garlic, which is fermented and has twice the inflammation-lowering antioxidants of the white version. It's lovely spread on toast or blended with yogurt into a dip. Third on the list is India, which is the best country for luscious hair. Why? Indian women are often blessed with thick, shiny hair because they know the best ways to maintain their tresses. In a study about which countries have the healthiest hair, India came out on top, according to tests by the Textile Research Institute in Princeton, New Jersey. The structure and growth cycle of Indian hair, and Asian hair in general, is unique, says Annabel Kingsley, trichologist and hair care expert at Philip Kingsley. It has an almost perfectly round shape and the thickest diameter of any ethnic group. So, how do you bring it home? Hair is of strands achieve optimal growth and length. Eat a diet rich in lean proteins, says Annabel. Source in the Indian diet include soy, tofu, paneer cheese, nuts, plant oils, and pulses. You can also make mask to thicken and smooth hair by mixing 200 milliliters coconut oil with 2 tablespoons amla powder, also known as Indian gooseberry. This vitamin C-rich berry is commonly used in hair care to encourage growth. Massage into your scalp for 5 minutes, leave for an hour, then shampoo and condition. Fourth on the list is Norway and Sweden, which is the best wrinkle-free skin. Why? Our Scandi cousins always seem to have a youthful glow. Just picture Helena Christensen or Victoria Silvstedt. Norway and Sweden are surrounded by the North Atlantic Ocean and Baltic Sea, which are bountiful sources of oily fish such as salmon, mackerel, and herring. The skins of these fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which plump and add moisture to your epidermis, the outer skin layer. They are also one of the richest food sources of vitamin D, which renews skin cells and helps them lock in moisture. This is especially important for those in Scandinavian countries where sunlight levels are low, though it explains the lack of sun aging signs in this part of the world. So, how do you bring it home? Pickled herring, gravlax, and rock blacks are delicious Scandinavian dishes, but having any kind of oily fish, whitebait, sardines, black cod, and pilchards at least 3 times a week will help rejuvenate your skin and also provide you with vitamin D. Choose small, wild-caught fish as they contain higher levels of omega-3. Fifth on the list is Chad and Cameroon, which is the best for flexible joints. Why? These Central and West African countries have 2 major things in common when it comes to health: good gut bacteria and the lowest incidence of arthritis in the world. Typically, inhabitants eat small grains such as millet, nuts, and plenty of fruit and veg. There are 2 types of arthritis, osteo and rheumatoid. the latter being an autoimmune disorder, says Jeanette Hyde, nutritional therapist. As well as an unprocessed diet, a wide range of fresh veg and fruit can help reduce autoimmunity, as many plants contain anti-inflammatory agents. Sunlight, thanks to the vitamin D it creates in your body, helps lower arthritis risk, so that may play a part too. These parts of Africa can have up to 4,000 hours of sunlight a year, compared to 1,500 in Northern Europe, where osteoarthritis levels are highest. Populations there are also exposed to more dirt and fewer antibiotics, so gut bacteria is better, says Jeanette. This boosts immunity, leading to fewer autoimmune disorders. So, how do you bring it home? Follow a gut-harmonizing diet to lower inflammation and keep joints healthy. Eat as little processed food as possible, around 7 portions of colorful veg a day, plus plenty of fiber-rich grains and probiotic-boosting foods such as natural yogurt. Also, expose your arms and legs at least 15 minutes of sun per day without protection. Just be sure not to burn, and don't worry too much about getting a bit grubby in the garden. It's good for your gut. Last on the list is Japan, which is best for happy menopause. Why? Japanese women are so untroubled by the menopause that a study found only 7% experience symptoms such as hot flushes, compared to up to 80% of Western women. In fact, there's no word in Japanese for hot flushes. These reduced symptoms have been credited to diet, which is made up largely of vegetables and plant protein, rather than animal protein. In particular, the consumption of nuts, seeds, plant oils, and fermented soy provides Japanese women with plant compounds called phytoestrogen. These mimic some roles of estrogen in your body, so it's good to eat these foods in the run-up to and during menopause. Fermented soy is also an excellent source of vitamin K2, which has been shown to increase bone strength, something that can decrease with hormonal changes. So, how do you bring home wherever you are? Try tempeh, miso soup of a splash of soy sauce or tamari on your food. Unfermented soy doesn't have the same healthful benefits. That's in soya milk, tofu, and soybean oil. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've learned something new from this video. Stay safe, healthy, and mindful.